Alright, welcome back for another Deathless guide. In this video, I'm going to be explaining all of my strategies for the level Sacred Icon to help me beat the entire game on Legendary without dying a single time, without using any glitches of any kind, and killing every enemy in the game. So keep in mind that I already did the entire game Deathless, so the point of this video is not necessarily to do this level Deathless, but just to explain my strategies that help me actually achieve this goal. So if I die like once or twice, it's fine. If I do die though, I'll explain like what I did wrong and how I could have avoided the death, of course. Yeah, let's begin. Alright, so the very first thing I'm going to do on this level is, just blow up these sentinel spawns, like, immediately. Then you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm going to kill all the constructors on the level, which, if you don't know what a constructor is, it's these little, like, I'll show you in a second, but just destroy all these three. There's only 3 of them right here. So blow those up with grenades. Sticking them will blow them up just fine. Then make sure you have max plasmas. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 plasma rifles. So these are constructors. Technically, they show up as enemies. They don't like damage you at all. They won't fight you at all. But I still like to kill them all. Just look around the room a little bit for a second for them. There's one. Oh, there's another one. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so pick up 2 plasma pistols. For the first, like, little bit of this level, at least until I get to the first Enforcer room, I like to have 2 plasma pistols with me always. That grunt died, rip. Alright, so same thing, there's some constructors in this hallway. There's another one. Sometimes they're kind of hard to hit, especially with plasma pistols. I recommend not using your carbine ammo because that's actually very helpful. Like, having carbine ammo is very helpful. Alright. Okay, destroy this one with a grenade. Now turn around, there's one right here. Don't want enemies spawning behind you. Okay, I'm just gonna kill the rest of these sentinels. Actually, you can do something right here with a plasma pistol. You can just go right here and blow that one up. Okay, and I'm just killing the sentinels with with overcharges. Alright, just like that. And just like the last room, I'm gonna look for constructors that are alive. And also some new plasma pistols. So I don't see any constructors. Oh, there's one. I shot through it, nice. I also want to make sure I have maxed grenades, so I just checked right there. Sentinel. Yep. That guy always comes down. So I should have waited there a little bit longer so I wasn't like too close to him. That like draw my shields like that. Okay, so you see how there's 2 right there? I was able to blow both of them up by just throwing a grenade at one. That's like a cool little trick. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm just going to chill here until that one opens. And I'm going to shoot it. Yep. Okay. Alright, so see all these dead brutes with carbines? You'll find these all over, at least the first little bit of this level. These carbines always have this much ammo. So, yeah. So just drop the carbine you're holding in your hand and pick that one up. Oh, and see these constructors underneath me? They're infinite spawns, so I don't worry about them. Okay, stick the middle one, left one, right one. I was a little bit late there, which is why my shields went down, because I allowed a sentinel to spawn, because I was a little bit late. But you want to... Those three always open in the order middle, left, right. So I throw grenades in that order. Okay. Ow. From the back here, you can also destroy those sentinel spawns. All the way from the back. Okay, not a whole lot to explain in this room, just destroy the sentinel spawns, but don't do it so fast that you're gonna like die to the sentinels that are already spawned in. Okay. Okay, so destroy these two. Throw a grenade at that one. Throw a grenade at that one, and then there's also one behind you.
Big, scary thing! Run away!
And you can actually go like right here and destroy that one. If I can aim. Alright. Oh, I just wasted my camo, nice. As soon as I kill all these sentinels, and there's like a little bit of a break, I'm gonna destroy this sentinel spawn above me. Alright. So this is the last room in the level where you have to look for constructors. Looking around. So this carbine also has 99 ammo, but since I haven't fired a shot, I don't really need a new one. Because it would just give me the same amount of ammo. Alright, I think I'm good. So I'm going to grab this plasma pistol. This one's fully charged. Now we're on to the first enforcer. So I like to go over here and throw grenades at all three of these. I stuck that one first instead of the one next to me just because it was opening. Okay, and now from this little hiding spot, you can shoot at all these opposite ones. I'm focusing exclusively on the sentinels and saving the enforcer for the end. Okay, so all the sentinels are dead. I'm going to use this to drop the enforcer's main shield. I missed, because he moved. Fun. Then see that thing right that I'm shooting at? That's what generates his shield. If you shoot that off, his shield can't generate. Or at least on that side anymore. So the way that enforcers work, they have a ton of different things you can shoot off on them. You have to shoot off four different things. I always like to shoot off the shields. Then you can shoot off their guns. If I can aim. You might consider going for their legs instead of their guns just because their legs are easier to hit, but yeah. Okay, so now that he's dead, doesn't matter what gun you do this with. Just don't do it with plasma pistol ammo, because you want your plasma pistols for the next part. Or, this plasma pistol's fine. I'm talking about like 100% plasma pistols. Such as this one right here.
Release the power source. Now, find a way to remove it from its cradle.
So I'm just picking up the sentinel beam so that I can get all the ammo out of here. Because if I like walk over this and I already have an empty carbine equipped in my hand, it won't give me the full 99. Alright, I'm just making sure I have max nades and 2 plasma pistols before I go on to the next area. This next part is probably the worst part in the level. That's my opinion. The next little part is the worst part in the level. Because in this next room you have Flood, Sentinels, and an Enforcer as well, so. Yeah. So sometimes this is weird and it will like despawn your weapons. So as soon as this guy despawns and that carbine, like right about now, I'm gonna go put this plasma pistol down here, putting it down in the bottom right corner because that's gonna be my safe spot. Okay. Now don't go back up to the top, but stay down here. Use your carbine to shoot both of these because there's 8 sentinel spawn things in this room. So I just killed 2. I'm gonna throw grenades at these back 2. Wait until your gondola stops, then you can get some pretty easy grenade throws. Alright. I didn't like where that guy was at, so I killed him. Alright, so there's 2. I'm gonna blow up both of them on the right. Okay, so there's only 2 spawns, sentinel spawns still alive. One right there. And then one, like, right behind that pillar. So I don't want to kill all the sentinel spawns immediately. I want to leave those 2 alive so that they can kill the Flood. But just don't wait that long. Wait like 20 seconds and then... So these sentinels heard me, so they had to die. That guy, yeah. Alright, that one's blown up. You can backsmack sentinels, if you didn't know that. Wonder if you can in Halo 3. You don't really get a good opportunity to in Halo 3. Okay, so I'd prefer if this sentinel that's shooting at me would fight the Flood, so that's why I'm not killing him. Honestly, I shouldn't have backsmacked that one guy because I didn't need to. I just kind of wanted his gun, but yeah, whatever. Alright, and as soon as that door opens, that means that no more Flood will spawn. So that door back there will open for one of 2 reasons. 1, it means that like no more Flood are going to spawn, or 2, it means that the Enforcer died, and then that door will open. So out of that door, there will be 4 golden sentinels. And if you don't know about golden sentinels, they have stronger sentinel beams. They fire a blue laser, which is stronger than the normal red laser. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here, that kind of sucks that they saw me, but I'm going to go right here. I'm going to camo, charge both overcharges. Oh. Well, right now I kind of have to wing it. I'll tell you what I usually do without having to wing it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so the Enforcer's still alive. Grab a Sentinel Beam. Easy kills, just shoot off the things I talked to you about shooting off earlier. Yep. Okay, so here's what I normally do if those Sentinels don't see me early like that. Normally I'll go right here, camo, hold 2 overcharges, then I'll make sure I get 2 Sentinels locked in. So I'll kill 2 Sentinels from here, then I'll jump down, fire a little bit, then as soon as they come over I'll kill another 1 or 2. But yeah. So right now I'm going to pick up as many Sentinel beams as I can. Just cause, like, yeah. So yeah, notice gray Sentinel beam, gold color. Yeah. I got frag grenades right there, which is nice. So yeah, loot these bodies. Try to find a battle rifle if you can, and also grenades. Yeah. Alright. So now comes the probably the longest wait and like the longest waiting area in the entire game. So you can spawn in these next guys by going right here. Just slowly inch your way to the left until you get a checkpoint. And then go back out. If you go too far, that door will trap you in there with all those enemies that are spawning, and it's horrible. But here I can just wait for them to kill each other. It turns the really, really annoying room into one of the easiest rooms in the game. It's just really long. So I'm pretty sure I picked everything up for the most part. Yeah. Two sentinel beams. Hey, hey. Alright. Anyways. So right here, you kind of have to just wait until the enemies kill each other, which... From what I've seen, it usually takes like 7 minutes. That's about an average. And I did not activate my camo there on purpose, by the way. That was a total accident. One more very important thing to be aware of while you're waiting for these enemies to kill each other. Whatever you do, do not go climbing up there. If you even go like right there, this door will close and lock you out. And like you can easily do that just by jumping on this and then jumping up, right? It's very easy to do, but don't do that because you can get locked out and not be able to proceed in the level. Alright, so I'm just going to wait here until the firing stops, which is probably going to take like 6 or 7 minutes. So if you want to fast forward on this video, feel free to. I'm not going to be doing much until then. Hey, Toy Chest, how's it going? Alright, so I think that's all the, I think it's just that infection form. Alright, so I think that's all the enemies, so I'm gonna go right here and blow this sentinel spawn up real quick. Now there's gonna be 2 more to the right. There's 3 sentinel spawns in this room total. I hate shielded sentinels. I want to kill these sentinel spawns as quickly as possible. The less sentinels I have to deal with, the better. Okay. Now if you're lucky enough and all the Flood's weapons haven't despawned, sometimes you can actually get a shotgun in this room. But it seems like all the enemy weapons have despawned already, so whatever. Yeah, just grab a sentinel beam. That'll work for now. Alright, so right here I'm gonna go right behind this wall, because usually the Flood come up right here. How are these not headshots? Alright, those obviously weren't, but that first one looked like it should have been. All these Flood got revived, that's annoying. I might have to use some grenades. Hopefully not. Let's grab an SMG or something. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this shotgun right here. If you don't have max nades, then there's more nades right there, but I already have max, so I don't need them. I want this sentinel beam. If I had a battle rifle already, I'd keep the battle rifle, but I have a carbine, so sentinel beam's just a little bit more reliable, but then like the carbine for killing Flood, and then the battle rifle is even more reliable than the sentinel beam. So right there, I just got their attention. Now I'm retreating because there will be shotgun Flood right there, and they can one-shot you very, very easily. So I'm just trying to get them to come here. If you see a guy that has a shotgun, don't let him get near you. Just don't. Yep, like that guy. Okay, so I just need to be careful, make sure everything's dead. Sometimes you can get 2 shotgun Flood right there, so it's just good to be careful, you know. So on my screen you can see some red. There's actually infection forms that climb up this wall. Pretty sure it's a limited number of them, so you can, like, if you kill all of these, then I think they'll stop spawning. At least that's what I remember. But that guy's too far down, so I'm not going to deal with him. Alright, so there's a battle rifle right here. I want this, so. And right around the corner, you can see some infection forms. There's like a lot of them right there, so I'm going to nade that. As soon as I hit this trigger, I'm actually backing up as well. Because more shotgun flood. Those sentinels should deal with a lot of them for me anyways, so. Because as soon as you hit that trigger, there's also 3 sentinels that spawn. So. Okay, so now they're fighting the flood. Oh. I don't know what the other flood forms are. What are the combat forms doing? There they are. So I just barely shot, so that might make them come over here. So I have to be kind of careful to my left. So I think since I shot a little bit, they'll actually push me now. Maybe. I don't know what all those dots are. Are those infection forms? Did it like a carrier pop or something? I don't know what that is. Yeah, more shotgun flood, be careful. Like, that guy has a shotgun. Oh, if you don't know where to aim with a battle rifle against a human flood, their infection form is like, you can see their head kind of off to the left a little bit. I'll see if I can get one that's like rolled over the other way, like this guy. So his head obviously isn't there anymore, but his head would be there. His shoulder would be like right there. You have to aim like between his head and his shoulder, like right there. So I do not want these guys to bring all these flood back to life. Oh, great. So one thing to keep in mind with the shotgun in this game, it's still like one-shots flood, except it just has way less range than in like Halo CE. Okay, there's still 2 infection forms. I don't know where they're at. But anyways. Sometimes these guys are still alive, like right now. So you have to look up there, because those guys will still be alive. Okay. I'd really like to kill these infection forms so they don't revive flood behind me. Yeah, that would suck. But I don't see them, so. I just walked over battle rifle ammo. One thing in these hallways, anytime you go over battle rifle ammo, you should pick it up. Just so it doesn't despawn. There's not that much of it. Okay, so there's just one more now. Anyways, the next spawn, like right here. I believe. Yeah, there's like a shotgun flood that can spawn right there on the left. So I like to kill that guy that jumps down from the left right there. Because he usually has a shotgun. And here's a neat trick with frag grenades that you probably didn't know. So yeah, he had a shotgun. If I can find a frag grenade, I'll show you. This one should work. So this frag grenade won't work because that one was already there. It's part of the. It was next to that dead marine. It wasn't one that was dropped by an enemy. Like grenades that are like already there don't chain react, but grenades that are dropped by enemies will chain react. And I need this to chain react, so I need to push that carrier. Ah, that didn't work. Wasn't close enough. Yeah, that frag grenade's kind of in a bad spot right there. Did I just spawn in the next wave? And I might not be able to show you with these, but I'm trying to grab an SMG and kill these guys normally. I'll try showing you on the next wave of enemies. I don't want to trigger the next wave quite yet. Oh, one useful thing with these guys, if they don't have a weapon, you can like... He's not doing it right now, but... What this guy's doing, but... Usually they'll like jump at you. If you like move back as soon as they jump, you can avoid them. They'll be like locked in a landing animation for like a second or two. Then as soon as they're in that landing animation, you can go and you can move forward and get an easy shotgun kill. Okay, so I want to show you this thing with the frag grenades. So, trigger the next wave. The trigger is like right on that line somewhere. I don't actually know exactly where it's at, but just move forward until you see your radar. So again, using the left side, because I'm pretty sure that guy was a shotgun flood. Alright. So I have a few carriers here, like 3. So see these frag grenades? I'm gonna let this carrier walk over them. And then I'm gonna shoot him back. See how all the infection forms were killed? It's a neat little trick. You can only do that if the frag grenades are already on the ground. You can't like drop it and then throw a frag grenade. That doesn't work. Unfortunately. Alright, here's some. I want to try. Okay, so that's that room. So I'm gonna go around and get all the battle rifle ammo I can. And I'm gonna bring some of the battle rifle ammo with me into the next area. So I'm just gonna juggle these weapons through here, but I'm not gonna actually go down yet. So make sure to drop the battle rifle, because I want another battle rifle down there, so. So there's actually already 2 sentinel beams down there, so I really don't need any more sentinel beams, but I actually meant to drop the battle rifle right there. That's awkward. Alright, whatever. Alright, that's down there. Okay, so I'm just looking for more battle rifle ammo. If there's not any, that's fine. I don't think there is. That's fine. Okay, so in this next room, there's another enforcer. That's the first person I want to focus on. So I'm going to drop my shotgun and pick up a battle rifle here. Then I'm going to use the sentinel beam to drop his shield, and then I'm going to, as soon as my sentinel beam overheats, I'm going to switch to battle rifle. That way his shield won't like regen, because I want to destroy those shield generators he has before his shield comes back. So yeah, I was able to destroy that shield generator before the shield came back. So yep. So now I just have to destroy his legs, and then he'll die. Alright. I'll kill all the sentinels. Okay. So as soon as I jump down, there's gonna be some flood that spawn from the ceilings, and these sentinel spawns, that one will open. So I just want the sentinels that are gonna spawn from there to kind of kill the flood for me. There will be several waves of flood that come out. I don't exactly know how many, but because I've never really counted. But I want the sentinels to kill them all for me. Where's that flood? The reason the more flood weren't spawning is because that guy was just chilling down there. Alright. I really didn't need to bring down extra sentinel beams because there's already two fully charged sentinel beams in the corners of these rooms. So I really didn't need them. Okay, so I think that's all the flood. It's not that many, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna focus on destroying that sentinel spawn. Okay. And just so you guys know, there's a extra battle rifle right here that has pretty much maxed ammo. There's also an extra shotgun back there. However, I'm gonna bring my other shotgun up, the one that I had earlier. Okay, so there's still a sentinel spawn spawning guys in somewhere. Somewhere on the other side of the room. Okay, so just like before, I'm gonna put all my weapons right here because I'm gonna have to deal with some flood here in a second. I was trying to hit a trigger to spawn in some flood right there. Just by standing like on this top platform, you can hit a trigger that'll spawn in flood right here. It doesn't always, but it can. It usually happens. There's like this little area, and then the next area that looks exactly the same. Oh, I have invisible sentinel beam glitch. There's like 4 different areas that flood can fall from the ceiling, but it only happens twice. Oh, and right now I have a glitch where the sentinel beam visual is invisible. Because MCC, you know. Like, see how you can see no laser? It's impossible to dodge because you can't see where the laser is. Sentinels are usually pretty easy to dodge, but I can't because I don't know where the laser is. Okay. So as soon as you kill all the sentinel spawns, you can get a shotgun flood right here. Like right to the right there. He'll spawn in as soon as I jump on that platform. Or sorry, he can spawn in. It's an RNG shotgun flood. So I'm gonna stay pretty far back. I'm gonna throw a grenade right there. I missed the grenade, but it didn't matter. Okay, so I'm kind of just waiting for that to open. Yeah, right now I'm not really doing anything, just making sure I don't die. That's about it. I want that to open though. I'm pretty sure you can't just shoot at it right now. I'm pretty sure that you can't do this, right? Only grenades can blow them up when it's not open, or explosives. I've actually never tried that. Just shooting at it a bunch. I don't think that works. Pretty sure. Alright, whatever. I just needed that one to open. Okay, so there's a 100% plasma, or a sentinel beam right there. It's kind of an Easter egg. I'm gonna throw it into this hole with me. Then I'm gonna jump down there. This will let you avoid tunnels that are about to spawn in, which is pretty nice, you know. Then you can just kind of shoot at the sentinel spawn from below. I have invisible sentinel beam glitch. I love this. I love not being able to see where my laser is going, or where the enemy laser is going. You can also shoot at this one from there. So I'm going up here just to see if I can get flood spawns to come out of the roof. Like, I don't get them from all of them, but I just need to see. So there's a rocket launcher here. I'm actually gonna save that for a second. So I want the flood to spawn right here. If they will. They won't necessarily, but if they will, then. Alright, so I could have used that rocket launcher to destroy either of those sentinel spawns. I didn't need to, so I'm not going to use it. So I only got flood spawns from one of them. Yeah. Before going forward, I'm just going to make sure I have shotgun ammo, battle rifle ammo. And I'm actually going to, like, bring a little bit more battle rifle ammo with me, because in the next area, if you get bad RNG, you'll get, like, no battle rifle flood, and you'll have no ammo, so yeah. Oh, I think flood just spawned. Yeah, so these guys spawned late for some reason, but like I said, oh my gosh, that guy's a shotgun. Ooh, okay, I should have anticipated that, my bad. Whatever, deaths don't matter for this, it's just a guide. Wait, what? Oh, this guy's still alive. I didn't know exactly where that checkpoint was at. Alright. Okay, so I'm just bringing the Sentinel Beam up here so I can drop in the battle rifle. Which actually, now that I know that Flutter's still spawning behind me, I shouldn't do that yet. The spawns in this room still kind of confuse me a little bit. That's a kill. I have a red dot in my reticle. What? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna bring battle rifle ammo with me into the next room, but I don't really care about shotgun ammo. There's plenty of it. Or I don't really need that much of it, you know. What the heck? Yeah, I still don't understand the spawns in this room fully. I'm getting more flood. I don't know. Sorry, one second. Hey Mountain Goat, how's it going? Going for 100% clear? Yes, technically. I'm doing guides for 100%. So, I actually completed the entire game without dying on Legendary, without using any glitches, and I killed every single enemy in the entire game. So basically, I'm just doing individual level guides that help me complete that challenge, kind of explaining all the strats that I came up with. I still don't understand how the spawns in this room work, though. 'Cause I thought I killed all the flood, and they're still spawning out of the ceiling. So this is like one of the 2 rooms in the game I could never quite figure out. Yeah, I completed it. Yeah. Basically, it was just playing the game the way it was intended to be played without dying. That was basically my challenge. Good way to sum it up. Yeah, I completed that like 2 months ago. I still haven't put it on YouTube though, because I'm lazy, but... Okay, so drop that down. I guess I don't have any more battle rifle here. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, there's another one. Nah, whatever. Okay, so RNG shotgun flood you can get right here. I didn't get him this time, but if you do get that shotgun flood there, just throw a grenade. Alright, the way this room works is there's just gonna be a ton of flood. You just kinda have to kill flood until they stop spawning. It's quite tedious, but whatever. And just pick up as much battle rifle ammo as you can when you kind of have a break from spawns. Or else, like, you know, the ammo will despawn. So you don't want that to happen. Yeah, sometimes you have to shoot to, like, get them to come to you, which is kind of annoying. So notice how I'm always staying near here. This is like the best area. So I've kind of already cleared this entire area out. So I'm just kind of staying as close to it as I possibly can. Dude. Alright. Must have been like a little bit to the right on that. Sorry, that didn't kill you? Oh, and you don't have to worry about getting more shotgun flood. That one that spawns like right there, or there's an RNG chance of him spawning right there. That's the only one that can spawn in this entire area. So there's actually more battle rifle ammo right here. That's always there. That will never despawn. My aim is so bad today. Okay, so now that there's carriers, I want to do the same thing as earlier. Get them to walk over this frag grenade. So I think one of those, yeah, one of them survived. Okay. I don't see any more frag. Oh, there's one right there, actually. Okay, whatever. I don't see any more frag grenades, so I need like an SMG or something. Yeah, let's just grab that. Oh, there was a frag grenade there all along. I actually did that completely by accident. Wait. I could not see that one. Okay, so I think I've killed everything in this room, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, no, nothing's on my radar, so I think I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna juggle the Sentinel Beam with me just because I can. Because Gold Sentinel Beam is broken OP. So there's actually 2 active Sentinel spawns in this room. Only one of them will actually end up opening. And that's random which one opens, but... See how little you have to shoot the carrier for... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you'll get sentinels that spawn. You'll get like one sentinel that spawns above you right there. I forgot. Okay. So don't go too far into this room. There's like ton of flood in this room as well. And as you can see, I had to kill some carriers. There's another sentinel. As soon as I heard that flood next to me, I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. Alright, so that's good RNG. The close one opened. So I can just destroy that. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to say here. I'm just kind of staying back in the back and letting the flood come to me. Thought I missed that shot. I'm sorry, what? I was like right next to you and that didn't even do anything. When did the flood ever run away from a person? So as you can see, it takes a long time to kill all the flood, but eventually they'll stop spawning. So. Yeah. Oh, and if you need shotgun ammo, there's actually shotgun ammo over here on the right side of this room. I didn't move back fast enough right there. So yeah, there's shotgun ammo right here. Okay, so I think that's it in this room. Alright, right here there's going to be two sentinels. I'm going to back smack the first one and then pick up his gun and kill the other one. Alright.
Negative, ma'am. They are not Covenant. Cover that doorway.
So there's like 3 rooms in this like long chain of rooms that all look the same. The first one always has the most flood. The next one has the second most flood, and this one always has the least flood. So there shouldn't be more than like 10 flood in this room tops. Sometimes there's Covenant or Elite flood in this room as well. But Elite flood have like a way bigger hitbox for their headshots, so it's not really a problem. But yeah, see how few enemies that was? I bet I killed them all already. Or, maybe not quite. Or this is just an infection form, actually. So there's some battle rifle ammo here and some shotgun ammo. So I have max ammo now, so I can just go forward. So if you get good RNG, there will be a sword right here. This sword is not always there though. It's like 50-50 chance that that sword's there. If it's there, pick it up. If it's not, then just keep the shotgun for the next room. The next room has a guaranteed sword though, so. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna fall right down the middle. This is important because I want to land on the little pillar thing that's sticking out right here. And you can only land on it if you're in the center. So I'm going to grenades those dead floods' bodies so they can't get revived from infection forms. So right here, I'm just kind of crouching, looking around through all these little holes for flood. And as soon as you kill one, try to blow up its body. And if you're out of grenades, just shoot its arms off and it's not a threat anymore. Like, I'm gonna shoot this guy's arms off just because it's kind of an annoying spot. They throw a grenade right there very easily. Alright. So he can't be... He's not a threat anymore. That infection form will literally destroy his now. Yep. So I'm still looking for some more flood. I'm mostly interested in the flood that have guns rather than the ones that are about to get revived, but still. Oh, I just fell down. Oh well. I just fell down on the 20 infection forms. Alright, so yeah, as soon as you have to jump down, make sure you kill any flood that are still alive when you jump down. Then pick up a sentinel beam, because sentinel beams are going to be very helpful for killing these infection forms. There's a lot of them that you have to kill, so... And as soon as you kill these infection forms, you'll get some more flood that spawn over there. Yeah. So I usually pick up that sentinel beam first because there's also another one right here. And this one's a lot closer, so yeah. And if you absolutely need to, you can use your sword on them, because it doesn't take any sword ammo to kill an infection form with a sword. So. Alright, so yeah, I killed all the infection forms, now I have spawns over there. There will actually be 2 waves of flood here. Notice I just picked up this guy's carbine, so I can range these guys. Okay, so there will be another wave. This next wave, you kind of have to move forward a little bit for them to spawn. Sometimes it takes a second. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm just making sure I don't, like, get close to any shotgun flood. I think that guy had a shotgun. Okay. Make sure you have max carbine, max plasma grenades, brand new sword, because there's 2 brand new swords right here. Then we're good to go. Don't let this door kill you, by the way. Alright. So sometimes there's a rocket flood right here. If there is a rocket flood, what you want to do is just camo, drop down, and hit him with your sword. Because if you miss, he'll fire at you, and, you know, it's a rocket launcher, so... Okay. Pick this up so it doesn't despawn. Now you have a pretty good position right here. You can pretty much. Man, there sometimes like the carbine is not good for killing human flood. It just isn't. It's too much spread.
Compromised. We must do what we can against the flood. Our commander has landed further in. Let us join him.
There's a plasma grenade there. That's nice. So, I'm just making sure I kill everything, and then I'm gonna move up. There's like a trigger. It's like right there. I don't exactly know where, like perfectly, but basically more flood will spawn as soon as you hit that trigger, and with it you can have rocket flood. So, as soon as you hear the screaming, yeah, it's pretty faint, but yeah. I think it's just MCC that's faint. I'm pretty sure in Classic Halo 2 it's a lot louder. So I want to say as far back as possible in case rocket flood do exist. That way I have like more time to dodge their rockets if they come at me. So I think that's a rocket flood. Yeah, there's one. Yep, he's dead. So one annoying thing about this level, you actually cannot carry over rocket launcher ammo from Sacred Icon into Quarantine Zone, even though that'd be very helpful, but instead of like giving you your rocket launcher on the next level, it just starts you with default weapons. So yeah. A few more guys alive. But I will pick up this rocket launcher so I can use it in this level at least. So, what do my allies have? Carbines? That's fine. I did drop a battle rifle, so I'm gonna go back and grab that. Alright, so have your frag grenades equipped for this next part. You don't always get a rocket launcher flood here. So, like, if you don't get a rocket flood, you're gonna have to do this with frag grenades, but basically when I go forward, flood will spawn out of that tube, or that tunnel right there. Normally you just throw frags, but I'm gonna use rockets. Alright, that should be all of them. Okay, so now I'm just gonna juggle everything. I don't have a whole lot of precision weapon ammo, which is kind of annoying, but oh, look at that carbine. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my battle rifle equipped just because it's better than a carbine. That's a rocket flood. So for the majority of this fight, I'm just gonna be chilling back in this cave, kind of letting my allies do all the work. Oops, I did not mean to activate my camo. Alright, blow up these turrets. Because if you blow up these turrets, then your invincible elite will like not get in them. And he has a sword, which is a lot more useful than a turret, so. One thing about the rocket flood in this area, they spawn in the tubes, they get up, usually they'll be able to fire like once or twice. Then they like just fall back inside the tubes and kill themselves. That's not always. Sometimes rocket flood will survive, but like not that often. And every time you hear the flood scream, that means a new wave of flood is spawning. Alright, so I see this carrier coming towards me. He's about to get killed by my elite. Never mind. I was going to say, as soon as he gets to me, I'm just going to throw a plasma grenade on him. That'll kill all the infection forms inside of him, but I think if my elite shot him one more time, then he would have gone down. So he has like really, really low health. Yeah, I'd love some more battle rifle, dude. More battle rifle ammo. Oh yeah, and one very strategic thing you can do. Like right now I'm in a situation where I don't have a whole lot of ammo. Right? So I can just carry over, I can pick up the rocket launcher and it'll start me on the next level with like a maxed out, or not quite a max ammo carbine, but a pretty close to max ammo carbine. I think you get like 54 carbine ammo to start with next level by default. My ammo is so low that I'm probably just gonna pick up this rocket launcher so I don't keep my weapons. And that'll give me a 100% sword and also a 54 ammo carbine. So, yeah. I think that was a rocket flood, but I couldn't quite tell. Now, the only con about doing what I just said and not carrying over weapons is I think your grenades, I don't think you spawn with frag grenades, if I remember right. So I lose 4 frags, but I gain ammo, so, I mean... Okay. So that is the level Sacred Icon on Legendary. Or that is my Deathless guide for the level Sacred Icon. I did die one time to a shotgun flood that I should have anticipated better. Like, yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope that helped you out. Alright, bye.